Shalom, shalom. For the real Hebrew Israelites come to you week in and week out. Prophesying the return of the Most High and His heavenly Son. All praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, Kadash. The bloodless to the apostles out in New York, Hebrew Millstone, and GMS. Honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, in truth and sincerity. It's Brother Uriah from Great Millstone, Chicago, and the esteemed elder brother from Indiana. And just going to jump into a little lesson. Not going to make it long, but it's something I was actually going to do about a month ago. But the stream was acting up, and the time was acting up, and I didn't get a chance to do it. It's called Draconian Measures Are Heating Up. Tensions are rising. And even since I was actually, I think April 18th, I was about to do this lesson. It's about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And even since then, you'll see that, give me 2nd Ezra 15, the seditions. And then, you got Egypt. Matter of fact, I'll get Egyptian versus Egyptian. I'll pull that one up real quick before I even go into some of these articles or just exploration. Just to show you, first of all, Draconian comes from the word dragon. All right? The Draconian dragon hard-like measures are heating up tensions everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And Esau is I didn't want to open that up. I don't know why that came out. That's not what I'm just trying to open up mine. Oh, I sure did press it. I meant to press this one. My bad. There we go. I'm trying to open scriptures, open up Microsoft Word. Now I don't want Microsoft Word. I want the I want the word of the Lord. It's like it. All right. Yeah, I didn't go. You can hit it. If you got the scripture, you can go hit it.
I was just trying to see where you were started.
What about woe into the world and destruction? Woe to the inhabitants of the world, somewhere around 19, 18, 14, yeah.
2nd Ezra 15:14. Woe to the world and to them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And that swords in their hands is talking about the modern day gun, the pistol, the rifle, and actual literal swords too, man. So that's pretty much a word for weapons. What the weapon is. And they showed you that in that movie. They did a makeover of Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio, and they had the when they pulled out their guns, on the side of the gun it said sword 9mm. So that shows you that they know what a modern day sword is.
That's right.
It says
and it's really just, and if you can make it even simpler, it's a weapon. All right, because what does a sword represent? A weapon, right?
Yep.
So they got weapons in here. I don't give a fuck if it was a BB gun. I don't care if it was a goddamn slingshot. Yeah. I don't care if it's a goddamn rubber bullets. I don't care if it's tasers. I don't care if it's Glocks, M16s. It's weapons against man coming up against each other with all kind of weapons they can get, because this is where we're headed at. People are getting squeezed out on the food right now. Matter of fact, I'll put the article up. You got to understand what's going to happen when this cataclysmic food drought hits hard, right?
And what's going to happen is a lot of people see these draconian measures, and the majority of people in this country don't trust America. You know what I'm saying? And what's going to happen is it's going to be an uprising, man. And it's going to be an uprising. It's going to be all over this country, man. All over this country, man. They're still murdering us. And you would think that if there's a plague, if there's a fucking plague going on, that they would stop murdering us for a while and be like, let's deal with this. No, man. As soon as it warm up enough for Jake to go for a run, they execute Jake.
Mm-hmm.
And these are guys that was, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't, you know what I'm saying, on the police force. They just killed him, man. Like hunting, like And Esau is known as a hunter. You know, that's exactly what they did to the Jacob. You know,
That's right. Yeah, they did actually execute him.
mm-hmm.
Um, it was a. Go ahead. You
Yeah,
can
some
read.
more. It says, and swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. You know, hey, a lot of people think you're gonna be holed up in your apartment somewhere. You know, okay, somebody gonna come up in there. You know, come do with a group of people with pistols and rifles. You know,
That's right.
and some people may be more skilled shot than you.
Well, we can make it simple than that. What did Howard Shy tell Peter? He said, the sword guy, you know. Oh, he said, man, come on, man. My search is not doing good this morning. God damn it. Uh, he said, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And now, come on, that's not a hard quote. He did say that, God damn it. Uh, I have to try to put it in the exact right way, otherwise, it won't pop up. But that's what, yeah, Peter, when he was dealing with Malchus, uh, uh, after in the garden, what did he tell after Peter chopped off Malchus' ear? You know, he said,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he said, this is Bishop. That's not the one he said it in. How, man, I'm gonna find it, brother. But go ahead and finish reading while I'll go pull the scripture up. I have two scriptures that I find now.
It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You know, and that's you know why? Because the police gonna be fighting for their life. You know, the military is just gonna be doing what they want to do. You know,
That's right.
and everybody gonna it's gonna come a time where everybody gonna realize it's every man for himself.
That's right.
You know,
That's right. And it's going to be the elites against the world. It's going to be the people in the world against the people in the world, friend against friend, neighbor against neighbor. It's going to be utter chaos. And that's according to Yahushua and Yahushai. So Esau has put all these draconian measures in place to vex us, to get us to that point, because that's how they rule, order out of chaos. They make a chaos, and then now they had to come in and be the order because we need it. And then a lot of people are going to be saying, yes, please, because it's crazy. And a lot of people say, no, they're going to be knowing what Esau's doing. So that's going to be more, it's just going to be, without the Most High said it, when the wicked are in rule, the people mourn. And when the righteous are in rulership, the people rejoice. Here's Matthew 26:52. Then said Yahweh shine to him, put up again thy sword into his place. For all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. All right. So he said, you don't, whoever's going to be all about the sword, which is Esau, Edom, they're going to die by the sword, which is Esau, Edom. That's even Ezekiel 35. He says, since didn't hate blood, they have a perpetual, that Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. We've been over here for over 400 to 500 years. After every single time period you go back in Israelites' history, where we've done something wrong and the Most High jacked us up, it'll be 200, 300, 400 years tops. Then what the Lord will do, He'll raise up a deliverer. Was it over there in Egypt for around 400 years? Was in different other time period slaveries and under captivity for several hundred years under the Babylonians and the Greeks and the Romans. All right, but then the Lord will raise us up and bring us out of it. So it's time for the rising right now. Our calamity is supposed to have an end, you know. But guess what? We're still in it. It's still Jacob's trouble. All right, and they have a perpetual hatred. That's what. Matter of fact, real quick, let me get to this draconian definition so people understand. the hatred that Edom has. The Lord said right, it's a perpetual hatred. All these measures that they got, oh, you got to put the mask on. All right? Do you know how demasculating that shit is? You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking man. I don't need a motherfucking mask on my goddamn face unless I want to wear a goddamn mask. But no, I have no right to. I can't. I want to go play fucking basketball, man. I want to go to the softball park and man into the baseball diamond and play some goddamn softball. I want to run around, get some exercise. I want to let the break a goddamn sweat. All right, and the way I want to break a goddamn sweat. Don't tell me I can't go to the fucking lake that the Lord has made and go take a swim. Can't go take my daughter to the park and take her to the park, motherfucker, get arrested. That's draconian measures, man. This is the world we're living in, and it's only going to get worse because if you don't take that chip, which is hope, what you have, there's still some more of that. You just go with Revelation, we'll put 13 and 15, the mark of the beast, right? While he's getting that, this is 59 of or pertaining to Draco, the ancient Greek statesman, in reference to laws rigorous, extremely severe, or harsh. Telling me I can't go just in case somebody's sick. When you look at the 1%, so the chance of getting sick is millions to millions. Making us act like, oh, I can get sick just by going 6 feet, breaking a 6 foot barrier within someone, having everybody separated.